Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'm reacting to Duality by Slipknot. And I believe this will have been the second or third Slipknot reaction on my channel, so if you're curious, check out my other ones. I really like Slipknot, they're so heavy, they're so powerful, and the songs are always very insightful, so there's always something to be taken away from any Slipknot song. They are violent, they are messy, and they are damn poetic, so it's a perfect combination for somebody like me. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you do, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And without further ado, let's just get into it.
My fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of
Chaos.
all the things I have to take. Jesus never ends. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on.
Oh my god. Oh, I love that riff.
I have screamed until my veins collapsed. I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much fate.
Oh my god, I love the switch up. I love how it's just like a rock song. He's going hard and he's going heavy with the drums, and then they kind of dissolve into this like almost new metal-y kind of verse here. He's just kind of whispering low on the track, and the guitars are matching that vibe as well. It kind of sounds like the guitars themselves are muted. I love that. I love their tone. Oh my god. What is going on?
I have screamed until my veins collapse.
Hear that?
As my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much fate. I've wished for this, I've bitched at that. I've left behind this little fact. You cannot kill what you did not create. I've gotta say what I've gotta say, and then I swear I'll go away, but I can't promise you'll enjoy the noise. I guess I'll save the best for last. My future seems like one big past. You're left with me cause you left me no choice. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me.
Oh my god.
If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh my god. Can I I need to listen to that again. Oh, I love his screams. Oh my god, Corey's incredible.
That slowly stops me. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, these
Put me back together, or separate the skin from bone. Leave me all the pieces.
Oh my god.
Then you can't leave me alone. Tell me the reality is better than the dream, but I found out the hard way. Nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only
Yeah.
thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus never ends. It works its way inside.
Oh my god. You know, I want to shout out the drummer, and I wish I knew more about drums and the riffs and the rhythms about how drummers do what they do. It is so interesting to hear the way that he's filling, and the way I'll kind of loosely, naively describe it is it feels like when the guitar has their riff, the drums are filling out the rest of what's happening. So when the guitar is quiet, the drums come in. When the vocalist is quiet, the drums add their fill and then set up for the next vocal riff. And also what he's doing technically sounds very impressive and proficient, because there's a lot of syncopation, there's a lot of like triplet, quadruplet patterns. Things are very fast, they're very slow. He gives it to you, he takes it away. And that's one of the main hallmarks of a good drummer, is their ability to be, you know, first of all, being the time holder of the entire band, and then also moving them through these different time signatures because of the energy that they carry, because of the way that the literal drum beats in your heart when you hear it. So their drummer is doing a shitload of work, not to mention the guitarist, not to mention Corey doing his thing. I honestly, I haven't paid much attention to the lyrics in the song because of how much the music has kind of overtaken me, but there's a lot of imagery, of course, the song title being Duality, about this kind of inner dichotomy within yourself, right? We do one thing, we say another. We want something for the world, but we can only have it when we manifest it in our current reality. And we want something for another, we do something else for ourselves. So there's a good side, a bad side, a yin and a yang. I mean, how many million more tropes do you want to describe the dichotomy of the human nature, right? You're constantly at odds with yourself if you're not careful. So just a really, really impactful piece of art right now. God.
All I've got is insane. 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 I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only
Yeah. We are going back to that drum fill, bro. That is what I'm talking about when I say this drummer knows what he's doing. I don't know what that was.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. Was made of all the things I have to take.
Oof, I love these guitars.
It works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it.
Oof. Oh my god. There it is, Duality by Slipknot. I feel like I need to take a shower after that. That was so brutal at the end. Oh my god. I love the guitar riffs across this song. I feel like they're just so riffy. I mean, they're catchy, right? Like it's going to stick in my head for the next few hours. Like I'm about to hit the gym here soon. I like it a lot. I like that a lot of the song revolves around the same kind of riffage, but they also find ways to add the bells and whistles between the verses, between the choruses. I couldn't, right now I would have to go back and do the listen through again, but there are distinct portions of the song where you hear a certain melodic choice that got flipped in the second verse, in the third verse, in the second chorus, in the third chorus. So it's always fun as like a bit super fan of certain artists to unpack certain songs of theirs and see how they make the song dynamic throughout, right? It's not just the same chorus. It has value. It has a scream at the end. It has an extra guitar run, an extra drum fill. Slipknot's really good at building and building and building. And you think at a minute and a half, that's like the peak of the song. They can't go any louder. They can't go any heavier. They can't bring more emotion out of you. And they always defy expectation, right? So another shout out to Slipknot for being able to do that. I mean, no wonder, right? They have millions and millions of fans, 397 million views in 14 years. Views are one metric of success. They're world renowned, right? Everybody loves this band. So they're doing something right. I'm here to appreciate that. Again, I love the guitars. I love the drummer. The vocals are killing it. The last thing I wanted to talk on, which was overall lyricism and imagery that the song evokes within my mind, there was a lot of reference to pain. So you not only have this dichotomy within the self, always at odds, always having to reconcile some hypocrisy, but having to do that, having to exist in this constant state of friction where there's two sides opposing one another, is itself painful, right? And it's a little bit analogous to the idea of change and reformation, self-improvement, for example, is you have an old part of yourself that is decaying and trying to keep you where you're at. And if you want to improve in other meaningful aspects of your life, you have to almost kill the prior ego. You have to kill the former version of yourself. And that's painful. And painful endeavors are sometimes the most worthwhile in your life. That's why it's very hard to get somebody to change without their own mind agreeing to that change, right? You can't convince an addict to stop being an addict. You have to let them come to that conclusion themselves, and you have to be as supportive along the way as you can. Now, I don't want to get into addiction conversation. I just want to talk more about that pain, right? That aspect of pain. Change is painful. Change is friction. And not all change is good, not all change is bad. But if you're trying to improve, you should try to find the meaningful ways in which you can cause pain to yourself, so that the things that are externally painful in your environment don't hurt you as much, and you're capable to handle those ever-changing circumstances. So hopefully any of those thoughts that I just laid out to you were interesting and actually mapped onto the song. Sometimes I have this habit of going way off course just based on one lyric that I take from the song, and it evokes tons of random concepts in my mind. So if you enjoyed my reaction and you want to see more in the future, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care and peace.